Hey guys, welcome back. This is Storm and welcome to episode 163 of our single player Tiveden world. Okay, let's quickly face this way. Make sure there's no enemy we're randomly staring at. So that intro, that was my preparations for upgrading to the next major update. So the 1.15 for the Java edition. And I wanted to do a whole lot of trading. So I was over by my Guardian farm and I filled up a whole lot of double chests full of goodness. Because the ability to trade a lot in bulk throughout the day has been nerfed a little bit, back to how it originally was, where the villagers will only restock their trades twice a day, and before that it was pretty much indefinite. And this is another bug that's been patched, or this is a change rather. So these end portals, or end gateways, so what you can do is you can come up and do this. Now this is certainly not something that I discovered, but I do know others have done it. So let's just scoot around the side here. Now you can destroy this end gateway by just doing this. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to use this just yet. But I do know that you can trap a wither in here. And a lot of people are using these end gateways for some kind of wither rose farm. So I'm not sure if I will be doing that. I wanted to have the option for it, and because the ability to destroy the end gateway like that has changed in the next major version, it's been patched, you can't do that anymore. I wanted to just have that option available to us, and I wanted a end gateway that's quite close to another one so we can easily teleport out here. And that was the whole reason why I went into the end, looking for these end gateways and yeah, trying to get them to spawn. If I just fly around, I'm finding I'm crashing. The game crashes a lot in the end at the moment, so I had to get another end gateway to spawn around the main island. So you can only get that by killing the ender dragon. And then I ended up getting a few of them, and then I just picked a random one, came over here, and then the actual portal that we came over to these end islands is just over there. And this one's not too far away. It's like 500 blocks away or something like that. So it's pretty close. It's out of the way. So if we ever put a wither in here, it's not going to destroy anything. Did I just stare at that guy? No. Okay, cool. All right. So now that we've done that, we can head back to the main island. Whoops. That was close. And yeah, let's get our final preparations underway for upgrading for the bee hunt. So when I was killing those ender dragons, I was trying to get an end gateway to generate. And you might notice I've got one over there, there's one over there, and there's another one right over there. That's the one we actually went out to the new area. It's hidden behind this pillar, but it is there. There it is, over there. Yeah, when I was trying to get these to generate, after I killed the first dragon, I thought I would get a new gateway guaranteed. And that wasn't the case, or so I thought. And then I noticed some other strange things. So you might notice this obsidian here, and it's off to the side. I'm pretty sure this is not natural. Usually it just goes vertically straight up, and this is pretty much common across all of these. So something was mispositioned, that's what I had figured. And when I came to check the original gateway after killing the ender dragon for the first time, I noticed it looked a little weird. There was an extra bedrock block to the side here, and because of that, I'd imagine the end gateway didn't think it was already generated, so it regenerated in the same spot just over a couple of blocks. So we've got this odd shape now, which is going to be a little interesting. It's a unique little structure that we've got there now with that extra bedrock. But you can see where we had the ladders going up before. We used to be able to just cruise up the top there and then throw an ender pearl. We've got the bedrock block now blocking that ladder, so you can definitely see that it has shifted over. But it's strange. I'm not sure if anyone else has seen that behavior, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So I think the best place to go look for bees is to go out by our flower forest biome, because I do know there are some plains right around that biome, which I haven't completely explored yet. So I do know that bees can generate in that biome. Have I gone? No, need to keep going. And yeah, I think that might be the best place. It's not too far away, and hopefully we can get lucky. I do know the generation rates of the bee nests is quite low. Remember, during the snapshot developments, you could find them pretty much everywhere, but they have been nerfed back, so we will have to try and hunt them down. Now, I think over this direction is where we need to go. So I think we're generating new chunks right now. I'm getting a bit of lag. Oh, there's more jungle around here. Interesting. Didn't know that. Could get some more parrots maybe. Now, what's the best way to find a bee? If you're a bee, where would you be hiding? Up on a mountain or down in the valley? You're tamed. Okay. That caught me by surprise. Well, I don't think I can bring you along for the journey. The flower forest biome is over that direction, so... Yes. Alright, well, I'll let you sit there. I'll have to come back and collect you. But yeah, I don't ever remember putting him there. I can only guess this is probably one of the parrots when I went hunting for them the first time. And I was trying to transport them. I was probably flying around and they kind of got desynced with me or something and maybe landed there. I'm not sure, but either way, that's pretty awesome. So this may not be new terrain then. Well, we still haven't found a bee nest, but we have found one of these pillager outposts. And that's not too far from home, so that was quite interesting. We could probably do something with this. But that is not what we're after. Unless these guys are defending a bee nest or a beehive, then I'll pay attention. But until you guys generate that technology, we'll keep on hunting, I think. Aha! We found ourselves a bee. So where is the bee nest? Shouldn't be too far away. Is it in this tree? It is not. Ah, there it is up there. Alrighty, so we've found at least one bee and one nest. That's a good start. Hopefully there's more in here. Let's see there. Okay, there is a bee in there, so that's good. We should be able to at least get 2 bees, it seems. So let's see if we can get this bee to go inside the nest and we can use Silk Touch to collect this. Let's just see. Are you going to go in before this guy escapes? Okay. We've got 1 bee nest. Phew, with 2 bees. So that means we can at least breed up the bees. That is an awesome sign. Now we will just go ahead and explore the rest of this plains area just here, just in case there is another hive. Or a nest. I'll keep using those words interchangeably, I'm sure. It'll take a while to get used to that. Yeah, let's see. Where else could there be a bee? Just flew straight into that tree. Yeah, where else would there be one? Let's try over here maybe. So I still haven't found another hive, but this is one of the new additions as well with this update, is that we can now get baby mobs spawning naturally. I know this has been in Bedrock for a while, but for the Java players, this is new, so that's pretty awesome. I see a bee nest from a distance, and I'm making a beeline straight for it, no pun intended. Are there any bees? I don't hear a bee. I think they have to generate with at least 1 bee. Does that mean the bee is out looking for flowers? Let's see if we can attract one. Let's look over here. So I haven't found any other bees just flying around, and it is starting to get towards the night cycle. So I'm just going to go back to this nest and see what happens. Does any bees come back at night time for some refuge, or will they just leave me stranded out here? Now where was this nest? I think it's this tree over here, is it? It's a little bit... Uh-oh. Have I lost it? Ah, found it. Now, I still don't see any bees coming back home here, so we might leave this one, just in case. It is very tempting to take another hive, but... Whoa, how you going, buddy? But I'm going to leave it, just in case. There's a remote chance that a bee will return when I'm hunting again for these little fellas, and yeah, they'll take their home back. But for now, I think it's about time that maybe we can head back to the main island. So I wonder where we should put our bee nest. Don't mind me, Mr. Zombie Pigman, you can keep on dancing. Yes. We want somewhere safe, I think, initially, to make sure we can breed up the bees. Because then we can eventually craft ourselves some bee hives. I'll get the lingo correct at some point. We need to preserve our bees. We've only got 2 of them. So let's go down. Maybe we should use this area. It's been a long time since I've been down here. How you going, Mr. Villager? Oh my goodness. What has happened down here? We have a bit of a villager explosion. Okay. What on earth? I seem to have created a bit of a villager breeder at some point here. Okay, this was unexpected. I'm wondering, do we have the same up above here? Let's grab ourselves some cobblestone. Let's take a peek. If there's all these villagers down here, there should be some up here as well. Okay, yeah, we've got a few up here as well. Yeah, maybe they could find beds or something. It's interesting that none of them really have professions, or very few do. So these guys are all ready to rock and roll and work. They just need a place to work. But yeah, alright, well that was unexpected. Alright, so yeah, maybe putting our beehive or bee nest inside here is a good starting point. This will do for now. Right in the middle here, they should be able to escape. There's nothing around the sides, so we should be all good. These guys shouldn't be able to suffocate anywhere, and there is no way to escape. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, they can't go through any gaps. So we should be all good. I want to see if these bees do come out. Now if they do, I do need to put down a couple of flowers. These guys are very quick to plant, I think, but I got in before you. In fact, you can't plant, but in fact neither of you can plant. Alright, it was just a coincidence that they were both walking there. So come on bees, come on out and play. I do want to see what will happen when they escape, and I do need to be able to breed them. So for that I do need to get a couple of flowers. These will do. Put this away. And then let's get some baby bees. Might as well harvest some crops while we're down here. So check this out, you can pretty much now lure villagers to a spot when there's food on the ground. Not sure how we could use that, but that is definitely a new behaviour. They didn't used to just bolt it just for the free food. But yeah, these guys certainly want the free grub. So yeah, interesting. Again, not sure how we'll use it, but interesting nonetheless. And looks like we've got a cat in here. Nice. The bees have escaped. Let's do the first thing that's very important. Let's make sure we can breed these guys. Start increasing the population. Okay, we're off to a good start. So this was a little unexpected. These bees really don't seem to go straight for these flowers here. They keep just wanting to fly around and then hopefully come across... Ooh. Okay, so they can definitely go through corners of blocks then, because that bee pollinated this flower right there. So that's probably why they keep flying around maybe. If they can go into a corner like that, I do wonder if they can get suffocation damage. See, this bee over here is about to pollinate as well. We should see it in action any second. Any second now. Did you do it? No, you didn't do it. Alright. Okay, well I definitely saw it happen. So, yes, you'll just have to trust me. Well, here's a question. What happens if a bee is about to become an adult and it's inside the nest? Will it come out as an adult, or will it still come out as a baby bee? So that just answered my question. Alright, so we've got a number of bees now on the go. You can see they're kind of just cruising around doing their thing. Sometimes the villagers will stare at them, that's pretty funny. I'm sure they are the talk of the town at the moment. But before we go too crazy with the breeding, I do want to get some honeycomb out of this, because if I make a mistake, the bees are going to attack me. So the more bees I have in here, the more there will be to attack me. So maybe we should start small. So I did put down that scaffolding, I just thought it looked better as a stand. But okay, let's try this. We need to put down a campfire. I don't know if there needs to be an air gap between the campfire and the nest here, so if we do need that, We're about to be stung, I think, but let's get our shears. And what I want is the honeycomb. And I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to get 3 bits. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, no bees are attacking me. And we've got 2. Oh, that's right. They can get damage from the fireplace. So let's remove this without anyone walking in front of my pickaxe there. Alright, so let's let this refill up and then get some extra honeycomb. I thought we always got 3. There you go. Maybe that's not the case. So you need 3 to be able to craft yourself a bee hive. So that's what we're going to do next, because I want to be able to transport some of these bees around, and probably leaving the nest in here. This is the original nest that we found. Just leaving it in here for the time being is probably good karma. So I want to leave this here and then put some hives around, and some bees should make that their new home. But yeah, let's keep on breeding and getting a few hives on the way as well. You can see this getting out of control really quickly. The more hives, the more bees. Yes, it starts to play in your mind, and I think I might be driving these villagers a little bit insane. Now when you've got all the hives and nests right up next to each other like this, it is pretty hard to tell which one actually has bees in them. I'm pretty sure all of these do at the moment. So we're going to take a gamble. This is one of the newest ones we put down. I'm going to pick this one up. So let's do this the safe way and put that there, and then I'll take that. Uh-oh, I don't know what I did, but I certainly made a mistake. I didn't pick up. Oh no, this is bad. I'm letting all the bees out. If I just run away, does that mean they will just forget about me? Okay, that was really bad. Alright, I didn't pick up that block. I don't know why. Hopefully there's still bees in there. This is exactly why I wanted a containment chamber, so this doesn't happen. Alright, so we've got a few bees on the loose. We'll let these guys just hang out. I don't see the eyes are angry red anymore, so we should be all good. Phew. Yeah, okay, I'm not sure what I did wrong just then. But anyway, now that we do have a random cat here as well, we are going to head out this direction because we do have our beehive. So where should we put this beehive? We could put it literally right on top of that block, or maybe up in the tree. Let's take another look here, because we've got that block there that's supposed to look like a bee nest, and that is a composter. So let's just place it with the real thing. Do you hear any bees? I'm not sure if I hear any bees, but I might want to angle it facing towards me. Uh-oh! I did it again. Okay, must escape quickly. Okay, we managed to dodge that one a little bit better. Alright, I need to look up how do you supposed to take these without... I thought I saw... Okay, phew. I thought... Oh, okay, I've got the fire... Whoa! Oh no, the bees on the outside are stinging me. Oh no! Okay, well, sorry buddies. As soon as you sting me, that means you guys are going to die in a few seconds. Sorry buddy, I really didn't mean that. But hopefully you can forgive me. I'll breed up a few more of your friends. Hopefully that can be a little bit of forgiveness. What's going to happen now? Are you transcending upwards? I can't see you anymore. Okay, you just died over there, it looks like. Oh well. Sorry buddy. Next time, hey? Ah, look at that. One little bee. Welcome to the free world. Welcome to my island. Hopefully you enjoy our lovely selection of flowers we have around here. And hopefully there's many more where you guys have come from. So I really do like the ambience, the look, the aesthetics that you get from the bee nests and beehives. I think this would look better if it was a bee nest up there, but we've only got the one nest so far and you can't craft them. So that is something that we will have to try and hunt down and get a few more of them, and then probably put a few more of these around some of the other trees that we have around on this main island. We do have this other central tree here, this willow tree. Maybe having a bee nest or something in here could be pretty cool as well. Anyway, that's for the next episode, where we're going to do a little bit more action with the bees, and we're also going to do a little bit of redstone as well. Try and get ourselves a little bit of automation with the honeycomb and with the honey. Pretty easy to do. You just need a comparator and a little bit of observer action, and then some bottles, and you're pretty much done. So there's nothing to it. But for this episode, we're going to call time and leave it here. Thanks for watching. Have a great Christmas and New Year's, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Cheers.